News 3 Sports.
Level 3 of the WIAA football playoffs tonight, and things are getting real interesting. Some great matchups tonight, including a rematch in Reedsburg as the Beavers host Mount Horeb-Barneveld in Division 3. Now, Reedsburg won the first meeting in Mount Horeb, but the Beavers start out with a big running play here as Chris Jepson chews up big yardage. They finally get him down. That sets up the next play. Quarterback Jack Yeager, give him some time, and he can throw it. It's a good-looking throw and a good-looking catch by Zephyr Smith. Touchdown, Reedsburg taking control. A little bit later, the Beavers are at the 1-yard line. They're going to go to the old quarterback sneak. No, we're not. There's the quarterback sneak. How can you tell? I guess the guy got in. Yep, he's in. 31-6 on the touchdown by Yeager. Vikings got a consolation prize as Max Myler runs one in for a score late, but how about those Beavers? Final score, Reedsburg 38, Mount Horeb-Barneveld 12. In Division 2, in Waunakee, the Warriors host Badger from Lake Geneva. Second quarter, 7-7, Casey Marksberry looking long. Tyler Mays hauls it in. Boy, what a great throw. 47-yard touchdown, 14-7 Warriors. Near the end of the half, Mason Dumez rolling left, throws back to a wide-open Tyler Vandeveld. He goes all the way for 43 yards, 14-14 at half. Fourth quarter, Warriors give it to Javian Dane, who he rumbles 13 yards. Waunakee leads 21-14, but Badger ties the game. It goes to overtime, 21-21 in the OT. Marksberry to the sideline. Oh, picked off. Jordan Monroe. Badger takes over, and Tyus Larson can win it with a 36-yard field goal, and it's good, and Badger wins in overtime. Final score, 24-21. Now to Division 4, where Lodi and Columbus have a rematch of their Capital North Conference Championship game of the last week of the regular season. Defensive struggle. First quarter, Lodi quarterback Garrett Schreiber throws a pick six to Columbus's Noah Coughlin. He goes 27 yards for the touchdown. And third quarter, high snap on a fourth down play. Oh, that's going to set up Lodi on Columbus's 12-yard line. Garrett Wagner is one of the best kickers in the state. He got 5 field goals on the night, this one from 34 yards. He gets the game winner as time runs out. Final score, Lodi 15, Columbus 14. In Division 5, Shoreland Lutheran ends Marshall's season. The final was 35-21. And the other side of the bracket, top-seeded Spencer Columbus Catholic defeats Stratford 30-15. Nighttime playoff football in Darlington, where the Redbirds host Cambridge. Stephen DeForest looks to make a play for the Blue Jays. Throws. Well, we've had a lot of interceptions tonight. Now that one by Braden McDonald. He runs it to the 14-yard line. That sets up a Redbirds scoring drive. Jared Meister hands off to Hunter Johnson. He'll run it in for the score. The Redbirds take the lead. Then DeForest looking for some help. Throwing. Guess what? Another interception. Hayden Hardiman gets that one. The Redbirds roll it home. Final score, Darlington 28 and Cambridge 7. In Division 7, Catholic Central ends Cambria-Friesland's season 40-0 Hilltoppers. On the other side of that bracket, Bangor stops Ithaca 32-8. And a quick check of the Division 1 results tonight. Arrowhead gets a late score and survives to beat Oconomowoc. Franklin rolls over Muskego. Marquette an overtime field goal to beat Fond du Lac. Kimberly and Eau Claire Memorial will play tomorrow.
And now, News 3 Sports.
Semifinal day at the WIAA Girls State Volleyball Tournament at the Resch Center. Verona looks for its first trip to a state volleyball championship match in the Division I semifinals against Oconomowoc. Verona drops the first set, but just like they did last night, they make a comeback. Oconomowoc can't handle Kylie Schmaltz's serve, and it's even at a set apiece. But the Raccoons end the Verona rally right there. Great defense on Grace Mueller on this one. Oconomowoc wins 3-1. They'll play DSHA in the Division I final tomorrow afternoon. Defending Division III champion Waterloo had its hands full with Regis in the semifinals there. Regis took a 2-1 lead. Watch this play. Madeline Mosier comes up with a big swing, gets the point. It goes to a 5th set, and here is match point. Waterloo will set. Madeline Mosier, she had 41 kills in the match, including the match winner. Waterloo escapes with a thrilling 5-set victory. They'll face Lake Country Lutheran for a Division III championship tomorrow, 11:35 a.m. In Division 4, the Southwestern Wildcats will play for the title for the second year in a row against Clayton in the semifinals. The Wildcats win it 3-1 as Michelle Boudin has 27 kills. Just like last year, Southwestern plays two-time defending champion Newman Catholic in the final. That's tomorrow morning at 9:05. The state boys soccer tournament continues in Milwaukee. The season comes to an end for the Madison West Regents in the semifinals against Marquette. West trailed 1-0, but less than a minute after that Marquette goal off a corner kick, Jared Peeler sets up Sam Rumbelow for the header. The tie it at 1, but Marquette scored the next two, went on to eliminate Madison West 3-2. They'll play Arrowhead in the championship in Division I tomorrow. Rough day for Milton in the Division II semifinals. Watch Whitefish Bay's Evan Conway work his way around the defense and score. Whitefish Bay outshoots Milton 32-1. Final score there is Whitefish Bay 7, Milton nothing. Milton ends the year 14-6-2. Badger men's hockey plays at North Dakota tonight. That's number 1 ranked North Dakota. And get this, the Badgers beat the Sioux 3-1 at Engelstad Arena. Badger volleyball swept Michigan 3 straight at the Fieldhouse. And we'll be right back.
And now, News 3 Sports.
One more celebration of the Badger men's basketball team's run to the Final Four tonight. Before the regular season opener against Illinois, they hoist the 2015 Final Four banner to the rafters of the Kohl Center, just like they did about this time last year. Gone from that team are Decker, Kaminsky, Gosser, Jackson, and Dukin. Tonight, step 1 with the new look Badgers. Western Illinois gave the Badgers all they could handle. Brandon Gilbeck scores here. Gilbeck is the pride of River Valley High School in Spring Green. 44 tied at the second half. Badgers are thinking, all right, guys, enough goofing around. And Bronson Koenig slices down the lane, gets the layup. But just when you thought Wisconsin would snap out of it, they never did. Their defense was terrible at times tonight. Dello Brewster meets no resistance for the layup. Then it's Garrett Covington, whose sister Anya is the Badger women's assistant coach, scores over Vito Brown. Western has an 8-point lead, 6 minutes left. Wisconsin battles back. Western leads by 2, final seconds. Koenig has a chance to force overtime, but he misses. And that's it. Western Illinois shocks Wisconsin on opening night, 69-67.
We talked as a team, as a program, all week. It's not who you play, it's how you play. And I thought our kids, our young men, did a very, very good job of maintaining their composure. And against a very, very, very well-coached program. Tough environment, and just very, very happy that we were able to come out with the win.
Hard to believe, 69-67 Western. The Leathernecks shot 54% from the field. That hasn't happened to a Wisconsin defense in a long, long time. Sunday, the Badgers have another home game against Siena. Those Siena Saints lost at Duke tonight, 92-74. A windy day for the NCAA Great Lakes Cross Country Regional at the Zimmer course at University Ridge. Badgers try to make the NCAAs for the 44th straight year. Michigan's Mason Furlick wins the meet, 30 minutes, 18 seconds. Purdue's Matt McClintock second. Morgan McDonald, the top Badger finisher, is 9th. Michigan gets the regional title. The Badgers 6th, so they missed the NCAAs for the first time since 1971. The women raced as well today. The individual winner is 4-time Wisconsin State High School cross country champion Molly Seidel of Notre Dame. She wins today's race in 20 minutes, 4 seconds. Top UW finisher, Shaylin Sorensen, the freshman. She was 4th, 20:37. Michigan, the women's team winner. Wisconsin is 4th. Badger women's hockey wins at Duluth this afternoon, 3-0, and goaltender Anne Renee Desbiens sets an NCAA record with now over 500 consecutive minutes of shutout hockey. She breaks Jesse Vetter's record today. The number 1 ranked Badgers are now 11-0 on the season. The state tournament season continues in Madison this weekend with the swimming and diving championships at the Natatorium. The Division II competition begins this afternoon with a familiar storyline. Edgewood's Ginger Lingard won the diving title as a freshman and a sophomore. Today she makes it 3 in a row as Lingard takes first in her junior season as well. And that got the Crusaders off to a great start. And tonight the swimming competition, the big story is McFarland freshman Alexandra Modersky. Not only does she win the 50 and 100 freestyles, she sets new state records in both, 22.84 in the 50, 50.26 in the 100 freestyle. Now, Edgewood's Kelly Rodriguez and Monona Grove's Wendy Pfefferkorn have a close battle in the 200 freestyle. Look really close, right? It's a tie, 152.40, so both swimmers get first place. Edgewood also wins the 200 free relay. The Crusaders win the team title over McFarland.
We're really excited. This was our goal from the beginning, so it feels really good to accomplish it. This is our first state title in our school's history, so I think being able to represent our school this well and do something that no one's ever done before is really cool for all of us. I don't know if there's one thing I'm really proud of for the whole time. We've all been working hard since day one, and I'm really excited that we were able to pull this off.
Edgewood rose to a 57.5-point win over second place McFarland. DeForest 5th, Monona Grove 8th, Baraboo 9th, Sauk Prairie 12th. The Division I swimming and diving competition is tomorrow. WIA football playoffs continue tonight. The state semifinals. We start in Middleton, where Darlington and Melrose Mindoro battle for a chance to play at Camp Randall. The Redbirds have a great running attack. Hunter Johnson walks into the end zone for the score. Darlington has its first lead of the night. Then it's time to start throwing. Quarterback Jared Meister puts some air under this one. In the end zone, watch Trevor Johnson. Little bobble with the catch, but they say it's okay. 21-6 Darlington. Then another pass. Meister again for Trevor Johnson. Watch the tip and the catch. And Darlington's going back to state. Final score, Darlington 42, Melrose Mindoro 12. And in West Bend, Lodi and Omro play in Division 4. A big turnover early. Omro driving, but there's a fumble. Lodi's Zach Stuck picks it up, and watch the big fella go. Think he's got enough gas in the tank to get there? Not quite, but Lodi's set up on the 8-yard line. Doesn't take long to convert. Garrett Schreiber eventually hits Derek Paulson for the touchdown, and look out, Camp Randall. Here come the Lodi Blue Devils. 23-0 Lodi. The Blue Devils 13-0 in the season. They'll play Osceola in the Division 4 final next Thursday. Tomorrow in Division 3, Reedsburg and Catholic Memorial play at Middleton at 1. And the state boys volleyball tournament is a short stay for Middleton. New Berlin Eisenhower West co-op team beats the Cardinals for the third time this year, 22-22 and 12. New Berlin plays Kettle Moraine in the semifinals. Middleton's season ends with a 23-11 record. Good news for Badger basketball fans. Marquette lost 2. 83-80 to Belmont.